Good morning, teacher.
Hi, Diana. Good morning. Morning, Diana. Can you hear me?
Yeah. How
Okay.
are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. What about you? Let me just plug in my headset. Give me.
Uh, Give me a second. Repeat, please.
No, I was just saying that I was going to plug in my headset
Okay.
because I had it disconnected. But how's everything? How are you doing?
I'm tired. I'm at the new office, and this is a big, big change. Cambio.
A big change.
But
Uh,
we are here.
Yeah, because I remember that last week you told me that you were going to move to a different office and that you were working on all the details and logistics for the movement, right?
Yeah, and the distance
Mm-hmm.
from my home it's too long. Before I live near to the office, and now it's a big change.
Mm-hmm.
I think, teacher, I need to change the horario
The schedule.
schedule for classes because I have to start at 7 a.m. and it's a little complicated for me. I'm going to talk with Helen for for this because a little complicated.
Mm-hmm. So, previously, where was the old office and what is the location for the new one?
Previously was to Monte Carmelo, Soyapango,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's in Colón Escalón, and for Salvador del Mundo,
Mm-hmm.
in this area, in Torre Telefónica.
Ah, yes, so it is a big chance because I mean, depending on where you lived before, probably how long did it take you to get to the office before and how long does it take now?
Before 7, 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and now an hour 30
An hour and 30 minutes. My goodness.
or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially
I have
that.
to.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, I have to wake up too early, and uh, the traffic in this area is too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Ni
Yeah, I
modo.
imagine.
How do you say ni modo?
And it's anyway, it's something that we have to
And
do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do you go to the office every day or at some point do you have the option to work
no,
remotely?
every day
Mm-hmm.
I have to come
Mm-hmm. So not at all, no option to work from home. Yeah, I know it is.
home. Before we have an option to work at office on Friday, but now it's not an option. It's not an option.
It's not an option. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, but it's a big change. Big change. Yeah, imagine taking 7 or 10 minutes and now an hour and a half. So you have to get up way earlier, and if you leave the office later, you take a lot more time to get home. And do you drive or do you take transportation?
Um, the situation is complicated
Mm-hmm.
because I have car, but is arruinado.
Is You can say that it broke down. My car broke down.
My car broke down, and I have to take bus for come here,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that is the more
Mm-hmm.
the situation that it's more difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
Only cuando lo arreglemos. Pero
When you get it fixed, when you get it fixed.
when you
So
get it fixed.
I really understand where you're coming from, Diana, because I have the same situation. My car broke down, and imagine that the part that is the most expensive part for my car, that is the one that broke down, that is the transmission. So I
In
haven't.
my
Mhm.
case too.
So in your case, it was the transmission.
Yeah, la caja
La caja, yeah.
de
And
in my case, my car is automatic, but la caja es manual,
CVT.
manejada por computadora.
It's a CVT
Entonces,
transmission, right?
too expensive.
So, I haven't felt more empathetic. Imagine that my car broke down back in August. So last year, my car broke down in August and I tried to fix it. And I spent about $1,000 to fix it. And they couldn't fix it. I mean, at the end, they couldn't find what was going on with the transmission. So I had to save more money because the if I buy the new transmission, if I buy the new transmission, is around 1,500 to buy the transmission plus the labor plus the oil change. So it goes for around $2,000 to fix it. And what car do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
The Hyundai Veloster.
It's a Veloster.
And you?
My car is a Lancer. It's a Lancer, Mitsubishi Lancer. But those type of transmissions are very complicated, Diana. And have you taken it to a shop or not yet?
Repeat, please.
Have you taken your car to a shop to see if they can fix it or not yet?
Mm, I don't understand.
No. Yeah, for example, when the car breaks down, when the car stops working, we usually take it to a repair shop, right? To a taller. So have you taken
Mhm.
your car to a repair shop?
Yeah, I almost spent, gastar
Spent? Spent
$700 and
and nothing.
nothing, nothing.
Mhm,
I have to buy a new transmission too.
mhm.
And la he cotizado, how do you say?
Uh-huh. I have
And,
quoted, it's a quote. I have quoted the transmission.
and maybe cost around $1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000. And the programmation for the transmission, it's more. It's like 1,500. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
So yeah, it is similar. So did they try to
Yeah,
repair it and
similar.
it didn't work? So yeah, the same happened to me. Those CVT transmissions are expensive. In my case, the good thing is that I don't go to the office every day. I go maybe once or twice a week to the office in San Salvador, and I live in Opico, so it takes me almost 2 hours to get to the office, and in my car it took me like 35 minutes. Imagine like
Mm,
35 minutes. So it's I know the feeling. And I'm going to let you know next week because let me see, when is it? On Monday, next Monday, I'm going to take my car to there's a famous shop in Ilopango, so probably it's near your house, where they repair transmissions. So I'm going to take it there to get a final word if they tell me, hey, we can repair the transmission, or if I'm going to buy a new one, like in your case, that it's about $1,500 for the transmission, plus labor, plus the oil, that the oil is expensive. So it is what it is, Diana. So I understand what you're
and
going through.
your car is on Ilopango,
No, right now I have it here at home. I live in
but
Pico.
your car move.
Yeah, it can move, but after a while, imagine that I drive it 1 or 2 kilometers, and then when I stop or something, if I accelerate, the accelerator does not respond. And in your case, your car, does it move or it doesn't move at all?
It doesn't move because on December that the mechanic tried to programar
To program, to program.
program the transmission and show dio error la
Ah,
programación.
they got
Ajá,
an error,
entonces el clutch
ajá,
no reconoció la programación, o sea, le borró la programación y el clutch
ujú,
ya no la reconoció. O sea, murió.
Yeah, it is complicated. Those CVT transmissions are a pain in the neck. So yeah, get ready to spend at least $2,000 to fix it then. And I'm going through the same, and I already have a budget of about 2,000 to fix it because I mean, I have to have a car and then check if I'm going to sell it or something. If you fix it, are you planning to keep your car or are you going to sell it to get another one?
I'm going to sell her.
You're going to sell it.
Definitely. It's too expensive, the transmission. And now estamos reparando. How do you say? Estamos reparando.
We are getting
We are
repaired.
we are getting repair another car because we have two
Mm-hmm.
in, but the last week
Mm-hmm.
the other car my brother lo chocó.
Crushed it. Your brother crushed it.
So it's a bad situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Anyways.
Yeah, I know. It is complicated. So I hope everything goes well. Fix it and sell it. I'm planning to do the same. I'm going to fix it
Oh,
and
but you
obviously it
have
needs to
a
be done.
Lancer.
A Lancer, 2009. And imagine that that car is going to really hurt me if I sell it because I have had it for 8 years. I bought it in 2016 and I have made a lot of modifications on the car. I painted it, the wheels, the suspension, the engine, and many other things. And it's going to really hurt me if I sell it because it's I like the car, right? And I have put a lot of love and dedication to it. But if I have to sell it to get something to move, I will have to do it. But I will let you know next week, Diana, what happens to my car. because they recommended that shop that they say that they can fix them. But in your case, if they already told you that you need to buy a new transmission, get ready, $2,000 at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
No.
We, mhm. I see Emerson.
Teacher,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
only I have to disconnect at 7:30 because I have a meeting.
Okay, no worries. No worries, it's okay. So right now, this was our therapy session, Diana.
Yeah.
It was a
It,
therapy session.
it was for desahogarse.
We call it venting, right? Venting is when you are desahogándose. Yeah, I mean, it is complicated, but yeah, I will let you know next Monday in the morning after right after the class. I'm leaving to the shop around 8:30 maybe or 9 a.m. And they will tell me, hey, this is what the car needs. So probably I'm going to be all day in Ilopango in this shop, waiting for an answer. And then I'm going to make my mind whether what am I going to do with the car, right? If I will have to buy a new transmission, or if they will be able to fix it. So it is complicated.
Ojalá lo pueda arreglar así de una
Yeah,
vez.
hopefully we will be able to fix it. Great. Okay, now that we have Emerson, welcome Emerson. Emerson, I'm sorry, it was a short venting session. It was a venting
I was
session.
enjoying the
Uh-huh.
conversation.
Yeah, you were just paying attention to our
El chisme.
Yeah, I know, but thank you for listening. So we'll see, Diana. We'll see. Great. Right now, guys, we're going to move on to the next unit. And we are going to try and change the topic a little to something better, okay? Not cars and transmissions, not people getting sick, but we are going to watch the video and then I'll ask you what you guys were able to pick up or understand from the video, okay? Here we go.
Hey, I'm beginning to feel hungry.
So am I. I really could eat something.
How about pizza?
I'm not sure. Not really in the mood for a pizza.
Neither am I.
Okay, let's look for something else. But I want to eat. Soon.
No problem. I do too.
I like Japanese food a lot.
So do I, but
We could get some sushi.
yeah, I'm just not sure that's what I want.
But Luis, I'm hungry.
So am I. I'm just not sure about sushi.
Where do you want to go?
Well, there's a Mexican restaurant across the street. You know I love Mexican food,
So do I, but
but
I just really wanted to try something different.
okay. Come on, let's go.
Hey, a Thai restaurant.
I've never had Thai food.
Neither have I. Seafood curry, prawns and coconut milk. Sounds good.
Stir-fried chicken with ginger, green curry.
I think that's really spicy.
That's okay. I like spicy food.
Me too.
Let's try it.
Welcome. Do you have any questions about the menu?
Yes. How is this dish? Prawns and coconut milk?
Oh, that's very good. It's one of our most popular dishes.
What about the green curry?
That's very spicy.
That's fine. I like spicy food.
Do you need a little more time to decide? I can get you your drinks while you read the menu.
Okay. I'd like ginger and honey tea.
Okay.
And I'll have a jasmine smoothie.
Okay. And I'll be right back with your drinks.
Thank you. Hey, Carmen, look at that.
Wow. What is that?
I don't know, but it looks so good. Hey, let's ask.
Here we are. One ginger and honey tea, and one jasmine smoothie. Have you guys decided?
Can you tell me what that is?
That is our special Thai pizza. We put grilled prawns and scallions on a thin layer of pizza dough. It is delicious.
Hey, Luis. How about a
Pizza. We'll have the Thai pizza, please.
Okay. Let's see, Emerson, what were you able to get from the video? What were they doing here?
They are looking for a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
to eat. The first restaurant was for Japanese food, but
Mm-hmm.
Luis doesn't want that food. The girl wants Mexican food, or but Luis, I don't know. I think Luis wants Mexican food, but the girl doesn't. And after that, they decide for a Thai restaurant because to Luis want spicy food, and uh, they went to a Thai restaurant.
Mm-hmm. To a Thai restaurant. Okay, great. So in your case, very good. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, Emerson. So Diana, before you leave, what would you say? Or I guess that she's already gone. Ah, yeah, she's gone already. So in your case, Emerson, what would you consider that is the most exotic food that you have tried?
Most exotic.
Exotic, uh-huh.
Mm, I don't know. Maybe Japanese food,
Okay.
a type of sushi. I don't know. I don't like the sushi.
Mm-hmm. So
And you?
you do not like it. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, Japanese sushi, and imagine that the sushi that they sell here, they usually tropicalize it or they adapt it to our Salvadorian taste, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So yeah,
It's not. It's not like the traditional sushi.
it's not like the traditional Japanese sushi because, for example, the traditional Japanese sushi, it's like raw. All the ingredients are raw, like the fish and many others that are completely raw. And many people here do not like raw food, right? So we prefer that the food is cooked. Otherwise, we always face difficulties with the food to eat it.
Always like crudo.
Raw is crudo, right? Something that is not cooked. I'm going to send the
Okay.
word here in the chat. It is called raw, like this. Raw. So that's raw food, something that is not cooked. So for this unit, Emerson, we have two objectives. Can you do me a favor and read the title of the unit and the two learning objectives that we have?
Okay. What would you like? The objectives. Agree and disagree about food preference and order food in a restaurant.
Preferences, about food
Preference.
preferences. Okay, great. So at least the ones that you can see here, let me make this a little bit smaller. So from these ones that you can see, which ones would you consider your top three favorite?
Okay. For me, I think uh, The pasta Alfredo
Mm-hmm.
is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The chicken with cream, I don't know, broccoli, ¿cómo se dice?
Yeah, it's broccoli, the same.
Broccoli, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first, the pasta Alfredo, second, maybe the chicken with broccoli, and in third place, maybe, I don't know, the pizza, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very good. So here we have different facts about these different dishes. Can you do me a favor? So for practice, can you read this part of the description of every single dish for us to know a little bit more about every single one of them?
Okay. Apple pie, brought to North America from Europe in the 17th century. And chocolate, originally prepared as a drink by the Olmec people in Mexico over 3,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
French fries, first made in Belgium, around 1680. I don't know how to pronounce that
Around
number.
1680.
Okay, 1680.
1680. Mm-hmm.
Hamburger, created around 1900.
1900. 1900.
1900. Okay, in the US as a quick and inexpensive meal. Ice cream cone, created at 1904.
In this
World's
case,
Fair
you in this case you can say
19.
1904.
Okay, 1904. I said
Mm-hmm.
very large number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, World's Fair in the US by Syrian chef Ernest Henry. Pasta, first writing about in Greek received for the first century CE. Okay, the sandwich named for the English Earl of Sandwich in 1760. And the sushi, modern style sushi, first made in Japan in the 1820s.
1820s. So imagine some of these foods were created. I mean, the oldest one that we have is a chocolate, right? 3,000 years ago. So imagine for how long people have been drinking chocolate, starting from the Olmec people in Mexico to our homes nowadays in 2025, right? So it's very interesting to know about all this. So in your case, do you like hamburgers? And if you do, what is your favorite restaurant for hamburgers?
Yeah, I like the hamburgers, but I prefer the pizza. But my favorite hamburger restaurant is maybe the Wendy's or
Wendy's.
no,
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's no, maybe a restaurant in Cotepeque where I live. The
Mm-hmm.
name is Cojutes Burger, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The burgers are very good.
Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, there are some places, at least from Wendy's, what I really like are the French fries. That's something that I mean, I don't know, they have a different taste, and I like the French fries a lot from Wendy's. They are not that expensive, so it's like good. What about pasta or Italian food? Do you like Italian food?
Yeah, but I don't know a lot of Italian food.
Mm-hmm.
Only traditional pastas like the Alfredo pasta,
Mm-hmm.
or I like the pastas from Pizza Hut.
Okay. Yeah, from Pizza Hut. Yeah, they are good choices too. They are good choices, definitely. Now that if you haven't tried it, you should. They also sell pastas at this Italian restaurant that is called Pastaria. I don't know if you have heard
I
about
know.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probar is like taste.
Taste, or
No,
when you try for the first time, you say try, right? Try. So you have
I
tried
tried.
pastas.
Yeah, I tried the pastas from the pastarian.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too different to another pasta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are not that expensive. Sometimes
Yeah,
they have promotions that you can get them buy one get one and so on. So it makes so from these ones that we have right here, only from this part, the apple pie chocolate all the way to the sushi, what would you consider that are your top three favorite?
from the images, maybe the hamburger and the pasta and the French fries.
Mm-hmm. And the French fries with a lot of ketchup. I don't know if you like ketchup, but
Yeah,
okay. Okay, good. So if you could also recommend your favorite restaurants to try these foods, which restaurants would be the ones that you would recommend and why?
for all that foods.
Yeah, at least for the top three that you mentioned, like the pasta, the hamburger, and the French fries.
Okay, the pasta, I don't know. Uh, Pizza Hut or the pasta maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And the hamburger, maybe the Wendy's or Burger King. Um, and the French fries, I don't know. I like the pollo camperos.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pollo campero.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pollo Campero. Now that you mentioned Pollo Campero, I like the wings from Pollo Campero.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like the wings from Pollo Campero. They're really good. Okay. Excellent. Then now we're going to check these different conversations that we're going to listen to and then practice. But let's see what exactly they are tired or what is the reason why they are tired of shopping. Okay. Let me play it and then we'll discuss it if you find new vocabulary here.
Unit 13. What would you like? Page 86. Exercise 2. Conversation. I'm tired of shopping. Part A. Listen and practice.
Hey, do you want to get something to eat?
Sure, I'm tired of shopping.
So am I. What do you think of Thai food?
I love it, but I'm not really in the mood for it today.
Yeah, I'm not either, I guess. It's a bit spicy.
What about Japanese food?
Fine by me. I love Japanese food.
So do I. There's a great restaurant on the first floor. It's called Kyoto Garden.
Perfect. Let's go try it.
Okay. Let me play it once again and then we'll check the vocabulary.
Unit 13. What would you like? Page 86. Exercise 2. Conversation. I'm tired of shopping. Part A. Listen and practice.
Hey, do you want to get something to eat?
Sure, I'm tired of shopping.
So am I. What do you think of Thai food?
I love it, but I'm not really in the mood for it today.
Yeah, I'm not either, I guess. It's a bit spicy.
What about Japanese food?
Fine by me. I love Japanese food.
So do I. There's a great restaurant on the first floor. It's called Kyoto Garden.
Perfect. Let's go try it.
Okay, great. Let's see, Emerson. First, let's check if you found new vocabulary or new words in this part.
Maybe the way for the answer. For example, so and I, so and I.
Okay.
Entonces yo también creo algo así.
Uh-huh,
Sí,
exactly. So, okay, so you have a question about these ones, right? When they mention, I'm tired of shopping, so am I.
And also, so do I. So do I.
I'm not either. So do I. Okay, so that's exactly the next part that we are going to check in the grammar section that we specifically use when we want to agree or disagree about something, okay? So we will see that the so am I, we use it when you agree with something with the verb to be. Like, for example, if you say, I'm hungry, right? And I agree with you, I'm going to say, so am I, right? It's like saying, yo también, right? So am I. I'm hungry too. So we are going to check this on the next grammar section, okay? But that is exactly what I was looking for, because in this grammar section, we will understand how to use and how to agree or disagree to something, okay? Either with so am I, so do I, me neither, or I am not either, and so on, okay? Great, so that part we're going to leave it there because we will see it in the next section. And now I'm going to play the second part, okay? So still they are deciding about where to eat, but we're going to listen to the second part. But let's do something, Emerson. We are about to get disconnected in the section, so I'm going to end the class and rejoin in about a minute, okay? So we can continue without interruptions. Great, I'll see you in about a minute then. Thank you.